Alrighty, you guys, here is the Aldi haul for the month of June. This total came to $233.40 some cents here. Smaller than usual. It's not taking up as much as the table. It didn't get as much stuff. I don't know if that's going to be a bad thing or not, but first month where all the kids are home. I actually already did my Walmart haul. I did grocery shopping backwards this month. My husband's currently out of town on a work trip, traveling through a different local, so he's a couple hours away working. By the time these videos go up, he will be back home, but because he was not here and I had all 4 of the kids, I decided to do Walmart pickup first and then go into Aldi the next day. I was kind of debating waiting to Aldi until he got home, but I decided to just brave it out and tough it out and bring the kids, and they were actually wonderful. They were very helpful. I was able to go right away in the morning. The store wasn't very busy, so it really worked out. That's more what I was nervous about, not the bringing the kids, but just having us be a large group in a small space with a lot of other people. So it actually ended up working out, but the kids were able to pick out some things. We got all these things, and I'll whip the camera around and show you guys what we got. I might as well start here. Typically we make all of our own donuts. The kids love to make donuts, but the kids love these little mini donuts, and they were not a bad price. They're $4, so just a fun treat for the kids. You can see some of them already broke into them, but we got donut free English cucumbers for the month for the kids. This might be a little light, but I had 1 English cucumber go bad in my fridge last month, so I'd rather just go light than have to give it to the chickens. 2 things of strawberries for the kids, 4 packs of carrots. That averages about 1 pack a week-ish. So that should be great for the kids. We love those for snacks, but we also do these for sides for lunches. Typically, whatever I'm making for lunch, I will let the kids pick whatever fruit or vegetable they want as a side. So say we're doing sandwiches for lunch, everyone will have their sandwich as their main, but then if one kid wants a banana and some kid wants a cucumber, the other kid wants carrots, the other kid wants blueberries, that's totally fine with me. I'll mix and match sides all day long. As long as everybody's having the same main thing, I'm happy with that. So I like to keep a big variety on hand. We've been out of apples for the last 2-ish weeks, and the kids wanted more apples, so I got 4 bags of apples. That's all I have room to store currently, but I definitely will go back probably in 2 weeks, because the kids ate through this amount of apples in 2 weeks last month, and now they're going to be home all day, so I'm sure we'll eat through more apples. And as long as they're eating them, I'm happy to supply them. It's a go-to snack right now for the kids. So I got 2 bags of Honeycrisp, 2 bags of Fuji. That's what I did last month, and the kids love them, so that's what we're gonna do this month, and I can always go back and get more. Just finishing off our fruit here. Got a thing of grapes, thing of tomatoes. Can't wait for these to be coming out of the garden. And then 2 things of blueberries. I also saw we have blueberries coming in the permaculture orchard already, which is amazing. I was not expecting that. So hopefully we'll be getting blueberries from the orchard here. And then pineapple for the kids. I also got 2 things of garden salad. Spinach coming out of the garden right now, so I'll mix spinach in with this and use these as my salad kits for right now. Some snacks for the kids, vanilla wafers, animal crackers, the baked turtles. These were all like on sale right now, so I got a box of each for the kids just to kind of have as fill-in snacks. These are really great afternoon snacks for the kids. We will typically do a snack kind of afternoon, and then before bed is typically what we do. And these are great to just pour in a little bowl for the kids, and they can have a handful or whatever before bed. Got a bag of pretzels. Kids are loving these right now, so we did those. Whenever I see non-bread on clearance, I always get it. I just throw these in the freezer, and we just make pizzas out of these, and they're really great for days when I didn't make a pizza crust or didn't pull a pizza crust out in time. These are great. You can pull these out of the freezer frozen and throw them in the oven with your pizza toppings, and it's great. And we have our homemade pizza sauce and things, so really great. Love those for lunches. I stocked up on some baking chips. I didn't get any last month, and I needed. We don't do a ton of baking in the summer like we do in the winter, just because we're busy with the garden and we're eating more fresh things, but we do still make chocolate chip cookies and muffins and things. I'm going to be making banana muffins here in the next day or 2, so got some minis, some white chocolate chips, and then we always get a couple bags of marshmallows. We do these for s'mores, but we mostly use these for homemade Rice Krispie treats that we make. I got a couple things of tortillas. I got 1 soft shell. There's 8 in here. I like to do wraps a lot in the summer with all of our fresh produce and just like some lunch meat or some grilled chicken, any kind of like leftover meat that we have. I'll throw in a tortilla with some fresh garden produce and make myself a wrap. That's like my go-to lunch in the summer. I got 2 things of our regular small tortillas. We do these often for the kids for lunches. We make quesadillas out of these. The kids do roll-ups with these as well, with just a bunch of garden produce, like I said, and some lunch meat. That's a go-to lunch around here. But we also use these for tacos for the kids because they're just a more appropriately sized taco shell for them than these really big ones. I got 3 bags of chicken breast. Other than chicken and lunch meat and like pepperonis and stuff, that's typically the only kind of meat we get. We buy everything else in bulk. Our pork and beef and things we'll buy in bulk. And then we'll do venison for a lot of our steaks and roasts and things. And then we also fish for probably 95% of our fish. We'll get shrimp every once in a while or like calamari or something. But this is like the bulk of our meat production, or like our meat things that we don't produce ourselves or get ourselves. Or buy locally, is chicken. So 3 bags of chicken for the month. This is going to be lunch today. It's about lunchtime. So as soon as I'm done with this grocery haul, this is going to go in the oven. So I always let my kids pick. I talked about that in a recent grocery haul. I try to rotate different pizzas that we get because everybody likes something different. So this month we got sausage. I got 2 things of onion rings. Me and my oldest daughter are the only ones that appreciate the onion rings. Aldi doesn't have them all the time, so they had them today. I got 2 bags. And we will love these as sides for lunches, or when we're doing burgers or something. I'll throw maybe half a bag on in the oven with some french fries. Everyone else can have french fries. Me and her will have some onion rings. It'll be great. I tend to let my kids pick like one fun snack for the month, and it needs to last all month long. Like once it's gone, it's gone. I'm not going to restock it like I would restock if we ran out of like bananas or carrots or cucumbers or something like that. Like I will always restock this stuff if we're out and they're asking for it. But my kids know that, you know, Oreos, that's a fun treat. That's not something we're going to stock all the time. So once they're gone, they're gone. But this was a treat that one of my kids picked. She almost always picks Oreos. So she picked these mint ones this time. Got 2 packages of pepperoni. I'll throw these right in the, one in my fridge, one in the freezer. And we do homemade pizzas all the time. Strombolis, calzones. The kids love them. Same with our like non-bread stuff here. So this is just to have for throughout the month. And this will be great for us. 2 things of hard salami. We're going to be doing, we do homemade Lunchables about once a week for the kids for lunch during summertime. Just some crackers, these hard salamis, some cheese, and then, like I said, we'll pull out some carrots and some cucumbers, and you know, I'll cut up an apple, and I just kind of make this big snack tray and just lay it out in the middle of the table, and everyone just kind of comes and sits and picks and eats, and it's great. So we love those for busy days. Like we come home from the park and everyone's hungry. It's a really easy thing to just lay out, and everybody can get their snack, and it's, or their lunch, their snacky lunch, and it's great. We started making our own snack cups for the kids, and we've been doing Jello and pudding, and the kids love them. Well, my Aldi does not always carry these orange flavored Jellos. They typically only carry the strawberry, so I saw they had orange, and just to be able to mix it up, I got 5 things of orange Jello for those homemade snack packs. They're really easy, you guys. I have a YouTube short on how I make them if you're interested. I'm going to be making these though coming up here once I have some more space in my fridge. We'll be making more of these. So next time I make them, I'll probably do like 1 orange packet, 1 strawberry packet, and then 1 pudding packet, and put them all in the fridge. And we just use mason jars for them, and they're awesome. My husband even loves them. They're great. 3, well, I guess technically 4 things of lunch meat. This averages about 1 a week, kind of same with the carrots. Everything else goes in the freezer, and then typically on like a Sunday, I'll go to the freezer and pull out whatever we need for the week. And so we'll do a turkey, a bologna, a chicken, and a ham. And then it's a good variety. You're gonna have to excuse some of the things behind me. The rest of my grocery haul has to go downstairs in the basement from last night. But I like to do it that way because then even if we're doing sandwiches 2 or 3 times a week for lunches, what we're putting in the sandwich is different, so it doesn't feel like you're eating the same thing all of the time, and that really helps. And then we'll also mix in like peanut butter and jellies or peanut butter Nutella or anything like that. Oh, that's what I forgot, was Nutella. That's okay, I'll put it on my Sam's Club order. But that's a huge way that it's really easy. Sandwiches are a go-to for us in the summer. mostly because we have so much garden produce. You can make these really big deluxe sandwiches. They're fantastic. So that helps mix it up a little bit. I only got 2 things of butter, which is nothing for us, but my husband's been working at a distribution center for dairy products, and they had a whole pallet full of unsalted butter, and it was free. There was so much of it damaged that they were just giving it to the employees there. My husband's a steam fitter, so he kind of jumps around from location to location. They were just throwing it at everybody to get it out of the building. So he brought me home a whole box full of unsalted butter. So I'm using that for all my baking right now. And because of that, I had extra butter left over from last month. I got 2. I'm just gonna throw these in the freezer, and if I have them, I need them. One of my kids asked for these. This was like their special request, were these cocktail sausages. They really like these with like homemade mac and cheese that I do, so that's fine. I got these. I'll put these in the freezer as well, pull them out as we need. 2 things of mayo for all of the sandwiches that we're doing and the roll-ups that we're doing, and lots of pasta salads. So I pulled one off of my storage shelf to put in my fridge, so these 2 are going to go on my storage shelf, and we'll just kind of keep rotating. I needed some ricotta for stuffed shells and some cottage cheese for stuffed shells, but we're also loving just eating the cottage cheese right now, our newfound favorite thing. So I got that. I need some more olive oil spray. This is a different find. I got some lemonade mix for the kids. We're gonna be making popsicles with these, and then obviously just straight lemonade for the kids, and I think it's gonna be really fun. A thing of hash browns. These are just fun breakfast additives. I was looking for the clear water squirts that you guys always tell me that Aldi has. Well, my Aldi almost never has them. I found them last month, looked for them again, and they were gone. But while I was looking, my daughter asked for this one. She's the one that uses the squirts the most, and she was really excited about it because they had all the berries on it. So I told her, okay, you can try one. So I let her get one, and we'll see how it goes. We are going to be doing nachos this month, so I needed a bag for that. I got a thing of hard shell tacos because we are going to be doing baked tacos one night this month for a dinner. I don't know if I talked about the bananas already, but we did get 2 bunches of bananas, and we're going to be eating these, but we're also going to be using these. I want to make some chocolate dipped frozen bananas for the kids for snacks one day. Just something, a fun project for them to do while everybody's home, give them something to do, but also a fun treat to eat in the heat of the day. So that kind of concludes my what feels like a very small Aldi haul, but I'm realizing there are some things I wanted to get that they didn't have. I wanted to get some pre-made boxes of mac and cheese. They didn't have it, that's fine. This month I'll make my mac and cheese from scratch. I also wanted to get a whole case of our favorite tomato soup. They haven't had that in the last 2 or 3 months that I've gone into Aldi. So it kind of is what it is. Some of those convenient things I wanted to get for lunches are gone, or they weren't there, so I couldn't get them. But this is our spread for the entire month of June. If you're interested in seeing the entirety of my grocery haul for the month of June, I'll link down below my Walmart grocery haul. If that's up, it might be going up after this one. I'm not sure what order things are going up right now. I'm very backlogged on videos. I haven't had a lot of time to edit and get things up. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with me and talk about groceries, and I will catch you guys in another one. Bye.